Hey guys, today I wanted to share with you what Shakeology has done for me specifically. Now, I could talk about a lot of different things about how I like it and all of the benefits, but if I had to narrow it down to one thing to share with you and how it's changed my life, I would have to narrow it down to the fiber that I'm getting daily in my diet. Now, it's not a pretty topic. That's not something that I don't think we like to discuss, and it is very embarrassing, and it's something that I never used to like to talk about. I didn't like to share with people that this is a problem that I've had since I was a kid, and from my earliest memory, I've never really felt like my body worked correctly, but I didn't know how to say that. It was just so embarrassing. I didn't know, like, do I say something to somebody? And so I just never talked about it, and I kind of ignored it, and I thought, well, this is just my body. Everybody works differently. But I knew deep inside that there was something wrong. And even if I'm not like everybody else, even if everybody's body doesn't work the same, I was clearly unhealthy. But I had tried some different approaches. I had tried working out long term. I had tried increasing my water intake to 1 gallon a day and eating somewhat clean diet, and never to the degree that I am now. But I tried all of those things and nothing seemed to help at all. Now, it might help short term, so I might feel good for a few days, but if I went off track at all, I was right back to square one and I was feeling awful, miserable for 2 to 3 days. Especially certain foods were the worst things. So like if I ate pizza, for instance, I would feel 2 to 3 days where I would feel bad. And then I started Shakeology, drinking it every day with the clean eating diet and drinking water and working out. And that was the only thing different in what I was doing. And I did it for 21 days, and then I made 30 days where I didn't skip Shakeology. I did miss a couple of workouts. I cheated on my diet a little bit. In fact, probably the biggest wake-up call for me was that I had one weekend where, as a photographer, I had a couple of nonprofit events, and I was gone for hours, so I didn't have access to food. I wasn't able to leave, and I didn't have access to a lot of water because I was literally standing at a camera just shooting for a couple of hours without a break. So I didn't want to have to run off to the bathroom, and so I didn't drink the water that I should have been drinking. But I did drink my shake throughout those couple of days that I did the nonprofit events. That was the only thing I was really able to stay on track doing. And I thought, oh, I'm going to pay for this over the next couple of days. I had pizza that day, and I think I had a grilled cheese the night before because it was all I had access to. And I thought, oh, this is like the worst thing. I'm going to feel miserable for maybe a week. And actually, I didn't. I didn't feel as good as I felt the day before, but it was nothing like I had experienced in the past. And the only thing I can attribute it to is drinking that Shakeology consistently every single day. And so I went 21 days, and I went 30 days, and now I'm into a few months of drinking Shakeology every day. And I only missed it over the Christmas break, and that was the only time that I felt just a little bit out of sorts. And it has just done a world of good for me. So now I not only feel clean, I feel healthy, which were words that I never knew existed before. Like I didn't have anything to compare it to because I felt like this my whole life. Now I'm saying things like I feel so clean, and it's a remarkable thing to feel. And I'm just so happy that I was introduced to Shakeology because it has changed my life. It also makes me feel less anxious because my mom had colon cancer, and that made me very fearful for my future. So I don't know if this is an area you struggled with. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're fine in this area. And there are many other benefits to Shakeology, not just fiber. But if this is an area that you have an issue with, just know that Shakeology does wonders for your GI system, and you can feel good that drinking it every single day will make a difference. So I hope that helps, and please share below on the comments what Shakeology has done for you. What has been the biggest benefit that you have seen since you started drinking Shakeology? Have a great day!